Okay, so today is day 1 of eating meat, water, and salt, or so we thought. Just making some ground beef for supper. This is gonna be ground beef, salt, and butter. For breakfast, I actually had organic grass-fed kefir because it's good for your gut still, and I'm not gonna waste it. Also had some blueberries. I learned very quickly that I'm gonna need a little more variety, and I'm gonna need something to snack on when we're out and about in public because they're all eating chips and mangoes, and I was so hangry. Henry touched me, or a child said something like, "Argh, argh, argh." And I wasn't supposed to have coffee today, but Henry brought me back to Starbucks, so I'm gonna be doing a do-over tomorrow. Also, I haven't tracked my weight or my measurements today, so it'll be better to start tomorrow because yesterday we had a huge junk food day, and so I'm gonna finish off the night with keto birthday cake from Naya's birthday. But I did so far so good. Like an 80% carnivore day today. I'm going to eat kefir for breakfast still, blueberries. I'm going to have chicken again for lunch probably ground beef for supper, but I won't have coffee and I won't have birthday cake. So tomorrow will be better. And then I'm going to talk about just the ingredients that I am eating. I'm probably going to keep eggs in my diet as well, just because I get bored easily and I still kind of am at the point where I need a breakfast food to be a breakfast food. I can't just go straight meat. Still getting a lot of protein and, vitamins literally from eggs. And there's a couple supplements I want to buy and a couple I did buy. So I'm going to keep it super clean, super minimal. I'm not going to take pre-workout anymore. I have something different. I'm going to take electrolytes, and yeah, we'll go from there. You guys will see the journey all the way through. This literally looks so appealing to me right now. Oh, so I came home and I chowed down I chowed down the rest of the shredded chicken. I chowed down carnivore pizza I made that was left over. It was so good cold. I think it was better cold actually. Oh, and the other thing I really like that I made for breakfast, I made egg muffins with just eggs, cheese, and salt. So yeah, definitely want to keep, I love the texture of them because I let them broil on top for the last bit. So I want to keep eggs in my diet too, and cheese. I already know that dairy is not bad for me. I'm cutting out coffee though, so I don't need heavy cream. I'm keeping fermented things. I'm keeping very minimally some berries. So it's going to be under 10 ingredients in my diet for the next 30 days. Nothing processed, nothing made ahead of time, nothing packaged. Super simple. Eat when I'm hungry, eat what I want, and when I'm full, be done. Honestly, my workout sucks today. I had zero energy whatsoever. All I have is electrolytes, no pre-workout, no caffeine. So it's the morning of the third day going to the gym, trying carnivore. The last 2 days I've had zero energy in the gym. I'm gonna, instead of not eating before the gym, I'm gonna try to eat some meat before the gym and see if I can have a very fatty, like keto type coffee. So we'll see if that helps. I don't know. I'm at my wit's end. I wanted to do only like a couple things, like 3 foods, like meat, water, and salt is what this originally was supposed to be. But with the amount of energy I have and with children, I can't just sit around and do a detox diet now. So I've kept like kefir, eggs, fermented food, other things in my diet as well, so I can survive and not be miserable. So it's not as strict as I wish it could be. It's not because I'm not committed, it's just I need energy. I have a bunch of young toddlers, maybe when they're a bit older I can do this again with just meat, water, and salt. But right now I gotta have energy to keep up with the day and not hate my life. So juicy. The fattier the meat, the better. So in order to get a coffee while I'm out and about today, I'm going to get a nitro cold brew from Starbucks with a splash of cream, which is keto, and then I'm going to do the egg bites. Hi, Naya. And then I'm going to show you what I'll get at McDonald's for carnivore. Dirty carnivore keto, but whatever, I'm out and about and my stomach is eating itself, so I have to eat. And I'm getting the kids something, yes, something that they pick, which is not keto or carnivore. But this is just in a pinch when I'm out and about what I need to eat, because I'm starving. Like seriously, I took them to the indoor play place, and I was miserable the whole time because I was hungry. I had like 4 eggs for breakfast and a coffee with heavy cream, but it still just wasn't enough. Alright, yes, can I get 2 classic cheeseburgers with nothing on them, just the meat and cheese? So I got just a plain cheeseburger, meat and cheese, and I'm just gonna eat the meat and cheese. Okay, so it's the weekend, so we're going a little more slack on the way we're eating. We're eating more keto than carnivore. We went to the Keto Crumb and devoured / obliterated some donuts. They're stuffed with like cream cheese made with almond flour. Got a coffee, hazelnut cold brew. I think I'm gonna try to go back to, try more strictly the Lion diet whenever I can during the week, and then maybe eat a little more slack like keto on the weekends. We'll see, but I just really wanted to get through the kefir I had. Kefir is amazing for your gut, and I didn't want to waste it, so that was the whole, shenanigans. But I feel like I'm eating a lot of eggs and cheese too, so maybe I'm not seeing the results that I want to. I'm really doing this. I have to remind myself it's not a diet for me. It's like a cleanse for my body from the inflammation, because I'm trying to once and for all straighten my hormones and get rid of like skin breakouts. I realize like even having like clogged pores on my chest and stuff, I guess I'll have to do it before and after footage to prove that it worked. But for some reason, I think it's because I'm going to the gym and I'm not showering immediately. Oh, I guess you could see a little I don't know. It's supposed to be a sexy part, and I feel like it's not as sexy anymore. But anyways, yeah, I think it's because maybe I'm sweating a lot at the gym, and then I don't shower right away because I only have 70 minutes. I have to pick the kids up, then I have to be gone. So I don't know, I gotta find some kind of wipe that is good and healthy, like clean off at the gym at least, so I can move on with my day. Waiting for like a half hour to shower at home is too long. Sometimes I have to take care of them, feed them breakfast before I jump in the shower. So I need to figure out something so that I don't break out from my sweats. And hopefully diet will help. Like that's the whole goal for me. It's not like a diet. It's like I want to get skinny. It's like a diet. Like I want my hormones healthy and my body healthy, because I'm tired of being like, I want to be, like instead of like way up here on the scale, like as high as possible, physically, mentally, spiritually. I want to get up there. I'm tired of being like mediocre. I want to go to the sky. Cheese. Cheese. Those little fruitarians are eating watermelon. Okay, so today is Sunday morning. Yesterday was Saturday. Went kind of wild Saturday with some it was still healthy food. I've never yet broken how I'm eating for my personal goals yet. I would like to get a little stricter during the week, but this is why I am trying to tackle this diet. Not necessarily for weight loss, although it would be nice to tone up a bit more, but this is my current skin with zero makeup on whatsoever. So I've just been eating this way for like about a week. As you can see, I don't really have acne. Like, I can't say I have acne. People will be like, you don't have acne. But I also can't say I have clean or clear skin. I have uneven skin tone. I have it easily gets irritated. It has some redness. It has some scarring. What? I'm talking.
We're done.
Okay, good. I'm gonna put them in the bath. But anyways, as you can see, it needs some work. It used to be insecurity of mine, and now I'm totally comfortable walking around like this, but I mean, I always want to be better, and all this time, acne and hormones have been something I couldn't control. Now I feel hopeful that maybe it is something that I can do about it. And my appetite yesterday, I've never felt this before. I was out of the house and I was craving meat. I had keto stuff and I had eggs for breakfast and I had cheese. The cheese crisps, like the crackers, but I was seriously craving and missing meat. When I got home, I made myself a huge bowl of just ground beef with salt and butter, and I was so hungry. It was so fulfilling, and I was like, whoa, maybe I'm actually starting to want this. And like, even now, just like trying to bite a watermelon, it just wasn't hitting it yet. I'm the kind of carnivore that does fruit occasionally, but for some reason the meat and the salt, I've always been a savory girl, so this is just hitting me right. Yeah, let's stay tuned. So this is like a weekend how my skin looks. Let's keep going and see like just some redness. This is also because like maybe in the past some harsh materials have been used on my skin, and I just recently invested in some good skincare too. So let's see if instead of drugstore skincare or homemade stuff or like random stuff not taking care of my skin, if I can get that, you know, perfect healthy glow. Because I was looking at makeup the other day, and everything has chemicals in it. Like some to the point that is harmful for your body for like 9, okay? So like, we don't need to look better if we're harming our bodies and killing ourselves 20 years earlier by putting in chemicals. So the goal is to look healthy naturally. At least for me, it always is. So, I mean, if I never can wear makeup again because it's so bad for you, then that's okay. I just want to get the healthy, natural glow, you know? Like, I'm happy with my face, so let's see where it goes. It's interesting because I've been feeling under the weather today, and the thing that I naturally craved was just meat, salt, and electrolytes. So that is saying something, isn't it? Normally when I'm sick, I crave fruit, but today I just wanted steak. So I came for tonight. I'm about to make supper, and I am so sick of meat, like fatty stuff. My body wants something else. I don't know if it needs something else, so I caved and I printed off a keto low carb crust offline. It's a fathead dough, so it's basically, you know, cheese, cream cheese, egg, a little almond flour, or you can use coconut flour too. But I'm gonna give that a go just because I want something else. It's only 6 ingredients. Gonna top it with some more meat. As far as progress goes, I think everything weight-wise is staying the same for me. If I did just strict meat, water, salt like I wanted to, I'm sure I would have lost a couple of pounds. I definitely feel more toned and more muscle though, so maybe that's why my weight has stayed the same. But as far as like skin clarity, I definitely see it getting better. Henry said, "You're shining, you're glowing." But I saw lots of women were saying after a bit they gained weight on carnivore, and because I had already been watching my nutrition, maybe I'm at the point where I'll gain weight. So I don't know, I'm still keeping it minimal. I would be stricter if I didn't have kids, but I have to keep my head in sanity, and I can't lay around on the couch for a week while my body's detoxing. So I have to have energy to run after them. I wanted a coffee today. I physically wanted a coffee, and I went to go get a coffee, and I started drinking, and it's like, nah, this doesn't feel right, so I dumped it down the sink. So I do, like, if my body says no, I listen right away. So my body said pizza, so let's go. Whoa. Whoa, whoa. I can see it. Can you guys see it? My skin looks like a totally different person. So I'm getting some breakouts because I'm on my period. But this looks so much better than it did right here. Overall, so much better, but you know, still work in progress. Okay guys, so I'm totally flunking this meat only diet at the moment. I'm having a little bit more dried fruit than I expected and having some dark chocolate. It is only sweetened with stevia and it is grass-fed organic milk. Alright, it's not as healthy what I want to be, but it still is. But I think I'm gaining weight instead of losing it.
Where did you stick out that, you know, these? Where is yours? He gave it to me.
I think maybe, I haven't weighed myself, so I'll have to check it out soon. Or take a measurement soon. I just wanted to say, it is the holidays after all. You know, so give a girl an excuse and she'll run with it. So I just want to check in on my eating mostly meat for, what has it been, 30 days now? I thought my skin was doing amazing, but the fact of the matter is I got my period and then, you know, it all came back under there, under the chin, even though I was glowing for ages. So I think, I don't know, I've been learning some things about what I can cut, what I should cut. One sec. Lucy wants to nurse. Oh man, this kid. But I don't think for me it's necessarily the answer. Like I said, I learned a lot of things that I think I'm gonna go back because I noticed my skin was getting clearer, but I was also gaining weight. So there's a certain size I would like to stay, and that is important, as well as, you know, my skin too. Gotta take care of my health on all levels, and I gotta go feed this baby boy. So this is my skin, day 2. Believe it or not, it looks much better. But when I went off carnivore over the holidays, this is like the worst breakout I've ever had. Totally inflamed. So it looks better already. Imagine that. Just so you guys know, I am doing this for my skin. That's the whole point of trying this out, trying to figure out what's going on inside my body, because this is obviously a scream out. Day 2, this is my composition. I'm actually pretty hungry today, about to go do a workout, but this is where I'm at. I can tell I still have some water weight that I just weighed myself. I'm 136.